Hi guys, my name is Tatiana. I live in Canada and I need occasionally to send money to Russia for a course or for some kind of service, a conference and so on. So I actually was trying to research a few different companies and I wanted to show you a review of different apps in mid-February. However, because of the events, these unexpected very complex world events, now things changed a lot, and in this video I'm gonna try to make a transfer from PayPal to Russia to my teacher for a course, and we'll see how it goes. So let's say if I choose here send, let's see how much it will be here. It shows about $110. However, in PayPal actually it shows $132 almost, which is much higher. So you see they're keeping the rate much lower, which I guess is probably fair because the stock exchange, as far as I understand, in Russia doesn't work. So this rate 105 doesn't really reflect the rate. So I guess the PayPal, they just do it choosing the medium rate. So let's go ahead and see what happens if I do it. So I'm gonna send money to a friend because I want to pay the fee myself. Russians usually prefer that, and in a way I understand that. In this case I don't mind this actually. So the fee here is about $4, $3.94. Keep in mind actually that when I did the research in February, the transaction fee was different depending on the email I was putting in. The system actually didn't like that I was comparing different amounts and different emails, and they would start log me out and even unlink my cards. So I think they thought that it might be a fraud, and they tried to protect, I guess, my account, which is understandable, but it wasn't very convenient for this particular research for the video. Let me see and go ahead with the transaction. Oh my gosh, it actually allowed me to send it. That's very interesting. All right, so let's see if they will receive the money. Actually, I'm glad I could send. That was so fast, I didn't expect it. Okay, so let's say if I go again and try to send some budget to my colleague. So let's see what it will show here. This recipient cannot get the amount, and I think because probably my teacher has also citizenship in another country, I'm gonna double check with her and see if it's true. So yeah, so apparently, what do they say though here? Okay, so there's not much explanation. They don't even mention anything about Russia. That's interesting. So if you Google how to send money to a Russian bank account, electronic money transfer, Western Union, let's go ahead and see what they say. Wise, unfortunately, it doesn't work. So as you see here, they say that temporarily we can't send money to Russia. And take a look at this rate. Oh my gosh, 130. Oh, that's USD. So if I choose CAD, so they don't really show this option. I tried to send, but they say that they do not make payments to Russia. Let's go ahead to pay send. They don't even list the country, do they? As you can see, guys, pay send does not really offer an option to send money to Russia. Oh my gosh, what a mess. It's crazy. All right, let's go to Western Union. What do they say? Send to Russia. Send money for a zero fee to your loved one bank account. Offers valid until March 31st. So Western Union seems to offer an option to send money to Russia with a very high rate, but lower than the one on Google. So that's $6 fee. If I send in cash, no, I want bank account. How do you pay? So as you can see, the fee is the same, $1.99, whether you're paying for a debit, credit, or a bank account. So I'll just pay with my debit card. Let's see if it will work. We're going to go to Russia most likely this year. We were planning to go on 22nd of March, but tickets were canceled. Actually, it was few times they were canceled, and so now I don't want to go, my parents need to go, but I have to help them. So we will probably go in April or May, and I want to transfer money to myself to have some kind of money, because it might not be possible to exchange in Russia, so I want to have at least some money on my account in Sberbank. Continue. If you don't have an account, you might have to create an account to sign up. So guys, if you need to transfer money to Ukraine, you can use Western Union. Let's see though if they offer sending money to Russian Federation. Okay, so it remembered my setting. Sent to... Oh, strange, they don't show it. So a couple of days ago they actually did show Russia, but now they are not showing Russia. I thought they were saying that it was till 18th of March that you can send money to Russia. That's weird. Okay, so now today is 15th of March. Yeah, Russia is not on the list. That's too bad. So basically they closed that option. And then I found an article by March 14th. They posted it recently. So they say that pretty much you can send the money to Russia or Belarus, or maybe from as well, yes, until March 21st. So if you need to do that, please hurry and do that, because there are basically not many options to send money. As far as I understand, also they offer some special conditions to send money to Ukraine, and you can do it with zero commission. I don't know if it's true, but that's what the pop-up was showing. Now, in terms of Russia, also the tricky thing here is that receivers in Russia can pick up their money and cash local currency only at Western Union agent locations, and it's not very clear if you can actually send the money directly to the bank, and I am pretty sure you can't send the money to Visa or MasterCard. I personally have a MasterCard from Sberbank, so I think even if I tried, I wouldn't be able to send money to myself, because I can't pick it up there because I'm in Canada right now. I was considering sending money through my friend, but then it's just too complicated. I don't want to ask anyone. And let's see, cut to ruble. Also, okay, dropped to... I mean, this is not the best exchange rate. Earlier in February, it was around 60, I think. And then it jumped really high, up to 100 something, 130. But the stocks were closed. But the stock exchange was closed. So now it dropped down to 82. So if we go to history, say, cut to ruble. So as we see here on March 7th, it was really high. Then it dropped, and average was around 60 something. Now it significantly dropped. I don't know what the reason for that. The fluctuation is kind of crazy. So, like, to be honest, I feel I should probably send later, but because I might not have a chance to send, I should send now. Anyways, to cut the story short, today is March 17th when I'm recording this video. Hopefully we'll edit within 1 or 2 days. And Western Union a few days ago was showing the option to send money to Russia, and I think you can send also to Ukraine. If you don't have the details of recipient filled in, so first create a new recipient, and then if you don't see an option to send to Russia, try the French version, and you might see this option. All right, so I'm going to... Oh. The only reason it was allowing me to send if I choose French for some reason. So to make sure that you're sending in the right way, just double check in the English version to some other country how the location of these buttons is, and then you can choose it in French. I mean, disclaimer, it's your responsibility. I don't know what will happen, but that's what I did. the exchange rate is a bit different if you're sending money to be taken out in cash from your credit or debit card. It's $6 fee. And if you are doing it to a bank account, then they show a smaller fee, $2. Alright guys, so what was going on is that it kept showing me other people who I already sent money to. Some of them were from Ukraine, some of them were in Russia. It was in previous years. And when I added myself as a recipient, it wouldn't add me as a recipient for some reason. So I had to start over again. And don't be surprised by that. Just double check the currency which you are sending and try again. So now I chose that I want to send to Russia 100 Canadian dollars. I wish I could send more, but I just don't have a lot of spare money. So, and they're already showing a smaller amount to be received in USD. Okay, so this is very confusing. Okay, so that now they're saying that it's better to send amount in USD and not in rubles. But I know that in Russia, in fact, you cannot even change USD because they forbade. Western Union keeps changing conditions here on the website. I'm really pissed off. I'm sorry. It's just because it was showing me before other information. Now it changed transfer fee and it changed the currency. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, if I choose here USD, what is showing? Transfer amount is below or above limit. I don't understand what that means. Okay, so now they're saying it's not available. Okay guys, so I've tried a few times. It didn't work. I just don't want to waste time on explaining why, but they kept changing information, different, offering different recipients, which I had before. They didn't accept me as the recipient. For some reason, they were showing first that if you send in cash, you will pay $6 for the transfer of 100. Now they made the exchange rate different, and they took away the fee for some reason. I don't understand why. I was trying to translate information in English, but they kept showing in French. So basically what happens is that to be able to send yourself money to account, of course you need to know the number of the account, and I don't know my number. Numéro de complete. What is complete? So guys, I'm going to stop at that because I don't have the number of my bank at hand. I only know the number of my card, and because cards are not working right now in Russia, so I can't send a transfer to myself. Maybe I'll find the account number. I don't know how to find it. Okay, let me go to the app probably. Let's see. In terms of PayPal transfer, which I sent to my instructor to Russia, she hasn't got it yet, but I did see the money taken away from my card. So I assume it just might take time. Maybe they will return it. I'm not sure. But so far it's kind of pending. So I will see what's happening later. There's also something I've heard, UnionPay. It's a Chinese company. Let's see if you can use it to send money to Russia. I've never used this company before, so I have no idea how it works and whether it's reliable or not. Let's even UnionPay. UnionPay has an opening in Russia. Announcing the cards. And by the way, if you have employees or if you hire someone from Russia or Ukraine, it's actually not easy right now because people tell you, pay with cryptocurrency or something like that, but I don't really use cryptocurrency. I wanted to find a couple of assistants for my vlog and Instagram, but right now it's just complicated. I guess out of despair, people can send money through any company. I've never heard of UnionPay, to be honest. I don't know if it's reliable or not, but anyways, let's see what the procedure would be if you decide to send money through UnionPay to Russia. What I see here is that it's not a very user-friendly website. It's, in my opinion, if you want people to send money, you should just put that button right there so that it's clear that there is an option to send. Introduction to UnionPay app. Some information is in Chinese. They direct you with the all these fancy letters. You know, I am not ready to use this service, to be honest, guys. If you need to, you can give it a try and make a review for us, but I'm not gonna use it. So pretty much there's no way at this point, which I know, how you can send money from Canada to Russia, and that's frustrating. I don't know, guys, how helpful this video is. I'm sorry, no good news here. That's what the situation is now. Comment if you know any way to transfer money from Canada to Russia. We'd be happy to hear about that. Stay well.